7:37, you can get a glimpse of Civil War history later today when a group of American history enthusiasts gather at Fort Stevens for a full Civil War reenactment in Northwest D.C. The event marks the anniversary of the only battle fought in the nation's capital and the only time in our nation's history that a sitting president came under direct fire. Joining us this morning is Gary Thompson, the president of the Alliance to Preserve the Civil War Defenses of Washington. Gary, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
So describe to us where you're at right now and
Today
exactly.
At 10 a.m.
Yeah, Fort Stevens, where it is located in D.C.
Right. I'm standing here at the intersection of 13th and Quackenboss Streets Northwest, just off of Georgia Avenue. It's Fort Stevens. And today at 10 a.m. is our Fort Stevens Day, where we will celebrate the 162nd anniversary of the Battle of Fort Stevens, which, as you mentioned, is the only battle in the Civil War that took place here in D.C.
And talk about what people can expect when they come out today. You mentioned 10 a.m. is the start of all of this. What made you all want to try and do this reenactment?
Well, the veterans of the battle itself started to commemorate the battle in the years thereafter, in the late 1800s. And there's been some sort of commemoration here ever since. For the last couple of decades, we've really ramped it up with our partner at the National Park Service. And this year is going to be bigger than ever. We're a little later, 10 a.m. and up to about 2 p.m. This field is going to be full of reenactors, people in costume from the period, a Civil War brass band. We're going to have demonstration firing to show how firing worked in the Civil War. We're going to have history lectures and speeches. We're going to have all kinds of things, kids activities. Kids can dress up in Civil War uniforms. Abraham Lincoln is going to be here, standing right up there near that stone where President Lincoln himself observed the battle on July 12, 1864, and was nearly shot.
And tell us a little bit about your outfit and your uniform that you're wearing.
Yes, well, I'm the president of a nonprofit. It's called the Alliance to Preserve the Civil War Defenses of Washington, and we engage in education and community around our Civil War forts like Fort Totten, Fort Slocum, Fort Lincoln, and so on. So Fort Stevens is one of the forts in the system, and we try to help people understand what happened here, what happened in these forts. I portray Major General Lew Wallace. He was the head general at the Battle of Monocacy, not too far from here in Frederick, Maryland. It was a very important battle in this campaign that led to Fort Stevens. So I took this up, a while ago. There's a whole lot of people who do this lovingly and dress accurately to historical standards. They're all going to be out here later, soldiers marching with demonstration rifles and so on and so forth. So those of us who do it, we just love history. We love talking about the importance of the Battle of Fort Stevens, because right here in our nation's capital, hundreds of men perished and died and gave their lives in the cause of freedom and liberty. It was a major part of the Civil War story, and it's something that we don't remember quite enough here in the District of Columbia, this very major battle that took place.
All right, and Gary, quickly before we let you go, just give us the details one more time for people who are interested in coming out.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come out to Fort Stevens here at 13th Street Northwest, where it intersects Quackenboss. Funny street name, Quackenboss, right off of Georgia Avenue behind the Emory Beacon of Light Church here, Fort Stevens.
All right, Gary, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it. Have fun today.